What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi Note 7 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest PixelPlusUI on this device. This is not the Pixel Experience ROM, this is a PixelPlusUI, a different ROM totally. So let me begin. On top in the Android version we have the PixelPlusUI logo up top, then we have the maintainer's name who is Saurav, and really great guy. You can talk to him in his Telegram group which I'll link below. Here we have the PixelPlusUI version 1.6, and you can see what it's written over there. Alright, so it says official Horny 69, and here we have the device name as Violet, of course. Then we have the Android version as Android 10. Let me go back. The security patch level is still June 5th 2020, not quite July yet, but yeah, I'm fine with it. Here we have the stock kernel as Azure Perf Plus kernel, and the build time over here says it's 10th July 2020 build, as you can see. So yeah, quite the latest build here. And if you're worried about flashing this ROM, well, here is a guide for you on the card right there. Just watch that video, you will know how to flash any ROM, including this PixelPlusUI on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Now, right off the bat, let me tell you what I do not like here. That will be this stock camera. As you can see, this is the old kind of Google camera. Yes, the front camera and stuff, everything is working with the stock camera, but yes, I don't really like it. So today in this video, let me show you quickly how can you install ANX Camera on this ROM. So let me just reboot to recovery now, because I have already downloaded the files which I need. So I have successfully booted into the Orange Fox recovery. Here, let me go into the download folder. We need this ANX Camera version 184, and we need this 48 megapixel fixed Q version 181. So make sure you download both of these. I will recommend using the version 184 here of the ANX Camera, and this 181Q fix over here. The latest 185 version may or may not work. I haven't tried it, so yeah. Now let's just select this version 184 first, and let's add to queue, and then we have the 48 megapixel fix. So I'll add that. Now we have to just swipe to install and wait for the time being. So the flashing is done, it's rebooting back to the system. So after you flash the ANX Camera, once you reboot into the system, as you can see, it will appear in the app drawer right here. So let me just bring it over on the home screen. Now let's remove this older Google camera over from here. First, if you open the ANX Camera, as you can see, it won't work, pretty sure. Shows the black screen. As you can see, you will face either a force close or it will show this black screen or something. So don't worry, don't panic about this. Just remove this ANX Camera from memory. Now go to the app info, and here just go to permission and give all the permissions manually from here. Once you have done that, just reopen the ANX Camera, and as you can see, it started working, but it force closed again. Don't worry, just reopen it. It will work. And as you can see right now, it is working. Let's go into the settings and stuff. Let's disable this kind of things. Let's switch to the front camera. And as you can see, it is working. Let's click a picture. As you can see right now, the ANX Camera is actually working. And in the video mode, yes, we get up to 1080p 30 fps on the front camera, and 720p 30 fps option is there. And here on the back camera, we do get the 4K 30, 1080p 60, 1080p 30 and 720p 30 fps options. And by the way, with this same method, you can install this ANX Camera on even your Redmi K20 Pro. So this method which I just showed you is applicable for Redmi K20 Pro and Note 7 Pro both. So that's how you flash ANX Camera pretty quickly. Now let's talk about the stock launcher here. To the left, we have this Google's Discover page. Swiping down anywhere on the home screen gets you to the notification panel. Swiping up gets you to the app drawer, just like this. And the widgets and stuff are working fine, as you can see over here. And there is no double tap to sleep option over here. As you can see, I have disabled this suggestions, but there is no double tap to sleep because this is the Pixel launcher, as you can see over here. So it does not have a lot of customizations, but yes, of course, there is double tap to sleep on the status bar, and it is working fine. Now let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed here quickly. And unlocked. Let's double tap. Let's try it again. Unlocked. Let's try with the right hand finger, and unlocked. Again with the right hand's index finger, again unlocked. So the fingerprint scanner speed is pretty fast, no issues with the fingerprint scanner at all. Now let's go into the system, and let me show you there is the system updater. You can check for updates or even install updates from here if you don't want to do it manually. And here we have the gestures option. swipe to take screenshot is there, as you can see. And let me take a screenshot, and here as you can see, this is the Asus kind of screenshot gesture where you can take a long screenshot and edit them and share them or delete them from here. And then we have the system navigation gestures, and one thing that is really interesting, I've never seen this in any other ROM, this gesture navigation settings. We have the gesture bar size, of course, but if you set this to long, just notice how long this pill bar is over here. This is pretty long of a pill bar, and there are a lot of customizations as you are noticing here. So yeah, a lot of customizations you get regarding these gestures. And in the pixelizer settings, we get all the customizations. As you can see, we have the traffic indicator, and from here you can enable the network traffic. Blur behind quick setting panel option is there. Then we have this blur alpha kind of settings, blur intensity, and show status bar on lock screen is there. You can disable it if you're worried about your privacy or something. And you have the clock settings. You can have the AM PM style, date and stuff. Let me go back. We have the quick setting footer warning, then oxygen waste style clear all button, which will appear over here. Whenever there is a notification, you will see that oxygen waste style clear all button. And as you can see, the background is blurred over here when you are in the quick settings panel. Looks cool. And we have the gaming mode, then show notification headers and stuff. Inside notifications, we have the heads up option, and you can disable it, of course, if you want to. Then we have less boring heads up if you want to enable that. Inside power menu, we do have the advanced reboot, and here let me show you, we also have the screen recorder and stuff. And if you tap restart, and as you can see, the recovery and fast boot option will appear, so you can directly reboot recovery or fast boot from here. Invert layout option is there if you're using 2 or 3 button navigation, and from here I think you can customize it too. Let me show you. Okay, so it does not go in right now because I don't have it enabled, I guess. And double tap to sleep on the lock screen and status bar as well is there, and again it is working fine. And even double tap to wake is there, as you can see it is working fine. The lock screen looks really beautiful, and this new wallpaper, I'm really digging into it. Let me unlock, and here we have the screen of power button toggle torch, and let me show you if it actually works. And as you can see, it works from the, like when the device is locked, as you can see, you can toggle the torch from here. Now let me scroll down. We have the vibrate on connect and call waiting and disconnect option. Of course, this is a PixelPlusUI, not like Evolution X or something where you will get a lot of customizations. Now here in the battery settings, this is how it looks like. These animations looks very beautiful and pleasing to the eyes, and I would say I like this animation straight up. And we have the screen on time on the bottom. It does not show the battery temperature over here, which is kind of a bummer. I would love to see the battery temperature over there on the bottom. And we have the battery percentage and stuff, and then we can see the full usage from here. Of course, 18-watt fast charging is working fine here, and the battery life should be pretty good. You can get up to 7 to 8 hours of screen on time over here with a full charge pretty easily. And it shows this animation while plugging in, as you can see. Looks very beautiful, but it does not have a charging info showing up option over here. We have the display settings. Here we have the dark theme, you can schedule it, and night light option is there too, and you can use that and schedule it if you want to do, and you can control the intensity of it. Inside styles and wallpapers, we have the customizations, and from here you can change the accent colors, and as you can see, there are plethora of accent colors actually. It's not limited options over here. And inside clock, we have this kind of clock customizations, and as you can see, there are plethora of options too regarding this lock screen kind of clock, and you can apply them from here if you want to. And inside wallpapers, we have this pixel kind of wallpapers over here. I'm not really sure if these are the live wallpapers. We have this sprite section, then landscape and stuff, everything is there. So yeah, a lot of colorful wallpapers are present by default here. Let me scroll down. We have the lock screen display, and from here you can enable the always on display if you really want to, but I don't know why would you use the always on display feature on IPS display, because it will drain a lot of battery. Here we have the double tap to sleep, double tap to wake. Everything is working right out of the box here, so no issues with the double tapping stuff. Inside sound settings, let me scroll down. We have the Mi Audio Dirac. This should work pretty fine over here. You can choose between this youth edition or something. So yeah, a lot of headphones options are there. The sound output via the headphone jack and Bluetooth as well should be pretty good. And here we have the presets too if you want that. And screenshot or screen record sound, you can disable it from here. Touch vibration, touch sounds, etc. you can disable. And vibrate for calls and stuff is there. And let me show you the volume panel. This looks very beautiful over here, and you can go into the settings from here. This is the normal kind of expanding option, but this volume panel looks very beautiful. It's rounded kind of thing, so yeah, I like it. Now inside security, we do have the face unlock, so let me set it up. Okay, so it was getting blocked with the like wire and stuff of my lav mic. Now let me just try the face unlock and it unlocks. Let's do it again. Okay, for some reason I see like I am pressing the power button for once, as you can see, but it is waking up the screen for some reason. Let's double tap. Okay, double tapping does not wake up the screen right now. Let's double tap over here again to, okay, so yeah, the face unlock speed over here is pretty fast. No issues that I could find with the face unlock. As you can see, it's fairly fast over here, not a problem. And I'm really loving this wallpaper which says your requirements, our goals, PixelPlusUI. Looks very beautiful. Good job, sort of. And if you go to any apps info, of course this mobile data and Wi-Fi settings is there. You can restrict an app to access the Wi-Fi or cellular data or even background data or VPN data. So this is really cool. You can do it individually for each app. So that's pretty cool. If you don't want an app to get connected to like internet, you can do that from here. So that is really cool, I guess. And the IR blaster present on the device over here, I have tested it with this LED RGB remote app and that is working totally fine here. And the DRM info shows as level 1 here, so you won't be having any problems while streaming Netflix or Amazon Prime videos, I think. And as you can see right now, the safety net passes right out of the box, so you can use Google Pay or any other banking apps. You won't even need Magisk Hide or something, or you don't even need to flash Magisk to use banking apps. Now let's open some of the apps and show you guys the app open speeds and the RAM management over here. Let's open Facebook, Twitter, Play Store. Now let's open YouTube, and also let's open these apps which I have opened earlier. Let's open this Amazon. So right now let's just like open all the apps from memory again, and as you can see, okay, so seems like all the apps are staying in memory. And let me right now switch between apps from here, and as you can see, all the apps do stay in memory. Even though this is a 4GB RAM unit, the RAM management over here is really great. So yeah, this ROM really gets a thumbs up from me. And here is the benchmarks of this ROM. And one more really cool thing over here is that you can just swipe up from the bottom and it does that animation and opens up Google Assistant. Looks really beautiful. The daily driving performance should be really great over here. You won't be having any problems. So I can definitely recommend you guys using this PixelPlusUI if you're into a custom ROM of this sort, which does not have a lot of customizations, but it will be fairly good for like minimalistic customizations with your daily driving performance and stuff. So that's been it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.